Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have another model, a classic one from Ferrari. It's from 1954. It's a racing model and there were only around about 8 were made, which we will discuss in the description, in the detail, what it is and how it was made and everything. And this one model is from BBR and it's a die-cast model, and because BBR used to make die-cast model in the beginning when they were in the early stages. So this model is of that era and it's a quite old model but very detailed model. I love the specs on it and the details and everything, how they made it. Excellent model to have in the collection. It's a Ferrari 375 Plus. You must be knowing it. It's a racing model. So yeah, I'll show you the model and we'll talk about the details and everything of this model in the beginning. Ferrari 375 Plus. It was made in 1954 and only 8 units were made, and they were totally meant for the racing, but this model 375 won quite many races like 24 Le Mans, then Panamericana, then Silverstone, and a couple of more as well. So it was a big hit at that time and people really loved this car. It's based on the Formula One engine of that time. It's a 5-liter V12 engine in it, and it's as you can see, it's basically 2-seater, but one is covered, it comes off. We'll talk about that detail in a while. But starting from the end, you can see the huge grille in the front, starting a very wide grille with the fog lights and the main lights, no bumper, nothing, because it was meant for the racing. This one is number 4, car number 4. As you can see, everything is placed on it, number 4, and the Ferrari badge as well, and it's a very good quality, and BBR has done a very good job, like small details like these covers open like the CMC, and there are caps over there, for the radiator cap to fill in the fluid. So, and these are leather, but by time they are getting destroyed. So if anybody know how to cure them, please let me know, because they are tearing off a little by time. And then we have a small scoop over here for the air vent, and then again we have over here the opening for oil change, pour some new oil and everything. Then a small opening over here as well. So these are small details which BBR really did it well. You can see, nobody other than CMC does these kind of things. Even this thing opens as well for the wind, I suppose, to break out the wind or something like that. Go there, and then we have small fins over here for the air to go in for the cooling purpose. So you can see the hubs over here. The way the body was attached over here, the fender was attached with the body, and you can see it's quite rough over here, so giving a touch of that original look. But overall the front is the grille is very wide and very aggressive. Even the quality of the lights is quite amazing on this model, the small lights as well, and then these small indicators as well, as you can see. Moving further, the wheels, spoke wheels, that time they were classy, and they are classic now, and they do come off. The center lock opens and they come off. So yeah, and then of course the Ferrari badge, painted one. And you know guys, today they are very expensive option in the car, but this is a replicate. This is not a paint one, but it's a diecast, but still it's a big one, so I can imagine. And you can see the shape over here, how it is sitting down at the back, and from front it's up. Really amazing shape. I really love the shape of this model. It's a very unique model and very well made from BBR, and all the marking on the tires, Prele, Corsa over here, and the quality of the rim is quite amazing as well. I mean, they are not plastic, they are more like aluminum, something like that, but it's very good quality. And at the back you can see the discs and everything, the brakes, which we'll talk about in a while I show you from underneath. And from back it's quite simple, 4 exhaust tips, then the number plate at the center, then 2 brake lights, one on one side, small, but the shape of the side fenders at the back, and huge tank at the back. I mean, you can see the hub over here, it's a huge tank with the fins as well. And talking about the screen, it's quite attractive. I mean, according to the racing, I mean, it's beautifully done, but unluckily, I mean, this portion is broken off this model. For my model, I received it like that. I mean, it's broken, but you can see a small mirror over here, back view mirror as well, it's placed. Yeah, so there are some you can see the locks over here to lock the back trunk, which is filled with gas, and this thing opens as well. Let me show you from here. Oh, so this opens like that, and underneath it's all black, but the cap of the tank do open. So you can see there is a big tank in the back and some other things happening, and underneath you can see it's all open. Over there you can see, so the back is like that, but there are small details which really matters, and this car have those kind of details. And these locks over here, these springs can be locked. I have opened it because to show you guys, but these can be locked over here. These are levers over here, so you can put the spring over here and it will lock. Yeah. And talking about the engine, let me close these covers. So I've opened it to show you, but they are small locks just like the one in the back, but these are different. You have to just pull it up and turn it, so it will release the bonnet. I've opened 2 of them, but not the other one is broken now, you can see. So this is the engine, 5-liter V12 engine, very detailed engine. I can say this is very well made by BBR, and you can see the battery over there as well on the side, and the caps and everything is well placed on this, and there are some serial numbers over here as well printed. So the detail of this engine is quite amazing. I mean, this model can compete with CMC models, as it is a very high-end model and all the features are similar to the CMC models. All die-cast, even the engine I suppose is not plastic. Yeah, it is not. And all the piping, and you can see the springs running on, and it's quite amazing, the look of the pipes and everything, copying, replicating it very well with the original car, which is quite good, which is supposed to be in these models, I mean in these high-end models. And then there are small tanks over here for the water fluid, for the radiator and everything. And yeah, very amazing model to have in the collection. So I can close this, just keep it like that for a while. So yeah, and then talking about the interior, I mean it's for racing. I mean they put this over here for to cover it, to undo the air, I suppose, to come over here and don't go down. And then it can come off like this. It's a diecast as well, and it becomes a two-seater and a road car, I suppose, or a race car. And look at the interior. I mean, it's amazing. The gear knob, the steering wheel, the seats are in leather. Yeah, they are made in leather and they are still intact. So it's a very amazing model, and all the small details over here in the center console next to the gear lever are amazing, and the foot pedals as well. And this small door do open. You can see it does open for the driver, but on the passenger side in this model it does not, and I think in real as well it does not. So I mean, I really love these gauges over here. The chrome work and everything is quite amazing. I mean, they are really popping out till now. And the steering wheel as well itself is quite amazing and very solid material, not plastic or something like that. So yeah, this is a really amazing model to have. They really discontinued these models. I mean, BBR, they don't make it anymore, but still the people who have it, they are lucky ones to have it, and if somebody can find it, they'll be lucky enough as well. So let me show you from underneath. It's a very detailed model, and at the back all the wiring and everything you can see, it's quite amazing. All the suspension work and everything. This is all engine bay with the gear. Everything is amazing on this model. And then we have the exhaust going on, straight pipes. And even the tire quality is quite good on this model, really excellent. And then you can see the radiator over here, and then this shocks. At that time they used to use this for the shocks and everything. Yeah, the brakes are drum brakes. At that time they were like that. So yeah, and at the back you can see BBR, the badging and everything is there. So yeah, let me put this back, which is a very important part in this car. So it's a very unique model, and couple of years back, I think in 2014, it was auctioned for 10 million or more, I think. They're very big collectors on these models, like Ralph Lauren. He has one in his collection. I think he has it, or maybe he sold it, I don't know. But he used to have one of these in his collection, and then many more as well, though there are only eight people own them, if they are. I don't have any further track for this model. I mean, this series 375 plus in the real cars, but it's amazing model to have in the collection. Really love the look and everything of this model, and the details BBR put in this model was amazing. That was the reason I had to buy this model, because of the details and the opening parts and the quality that BBR puts was amazing. So yeah guys, this is Ferrari 375 Plus. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and was helpful for you guys to understand this model. Please do subscribe to my channel, and till the next video, take care and goodbye.